All right, so I got the name Reve. It's French for dream. I really wanted to find something that was really able to come up in like search results, and wasn't as generic as my real name, which is Tyler, which is one of the most common used names in the United States. It just means dream in French, and it's basically like on the premise of like just revving it full throttle at whatever you want to do. I ride motorcycles, I skateboard, and just really trying to full send anything in my life, trying to get rid of the fear. Oh man, so I'm from a little tiny ass town called Plant City, Florida. It's kind of nestled in between Tampa and Lakeland, if you know where any of those places are, which you should, because the Bucks just won the Super Bowl, which was crazy. Well, yeah, I'm from that area. I'm in St. Petersburg, Florida right now, about to make a move out to Colorado. It's gonna be a good chapter. So my motivation for Life's Good was really just trying to remind myself of all the good things that I did last year, with everything going on, the pandemic, the whole world shutting down, a new lifestyle. It was a lot to take in, and I just really needed to check in with myself and remind myself why I was so grateful with the things that I had and the experiences that I've experienced thus far. Oh man, okay. Life's Good is not one of my first songs. When I first started making music, this was, probably like 8 years ago or something. I used to be called Tampa when I lived in Jacksonville, and I just hung out at this place we called the Gap House with Pat, a couple other people, Philly, and all these dudes. We would just hang out there, Tiva, and we would just sit there and we would just rap, man. Pat had this cool little studio set up, and I had a couple of songs, and then I actually had a studio I went to with this homie LP at LP Productions back when I was a little bit younger, and that was my first view into like mixing and mastering and real good production based songs. And now I'm kind of just getting back into it. I have a better lived experience, and I'm ready to share those experiences with you guys. So yeah, man, last year at first it was going really, really swell. It was going really, really good, and then the pandemic hit. Survival instincts kind of kicked in. I got in a real hustle mode, and really just trying to make sure that I didn't sink, because they're saying recession this, recession that. Being like a young adult, I didn't really understand what that meant until this year. But I kind of was just going hard on my screen printing company, and it just kind of burned me out. I really didn't even want to hang out with anybody. I wanted to just kind of stay in my own mind, read books, seek information, meditate, and it kind of took a really big emotional toll on me, mentally, and it wasn't really myself. I was just looking at the world, and everything just changed, but now that I got away from negative energies and just got away from the things that were hindering me, completely let go of one of my screen printing companies. Now I get to focus on the things that I do love doing, and that's brought a lot of gratefulness and a lot of positivity into my life. So what truly makes life good? Honestly, it's just being grateful, man. Waking up every single day, breathing, stretching, seeing the beautiful weather outside. Yeah, most of the world doesn't have beautiful weather right now, but here in Florida, it's nice, sunshiny, the grass is green, I'm breathing fresh air, and just really being connected to the people that are close in my circle, trying to keep that circle really close to my heart, and, making sure that I'm hanging out with my lady, my partner. She holds me down, man. She's just a true ride or die. She's about the mission. She supports me in anything that I do, and, I suggest, if you don't have love for yourself yet, not to go out and get a partner. But once you do have love for yourself, find a partner that's just really just about you, and find people and friends that are really just about you, and you're about them, and y'all just get to reciprocate that energy. And I think what truly makes life good is just lived experiences, traveling, and just hanging out with those close souls and having those connections with them. So really I wrote Life's Good so that it could have an impact on my life and have an impact on like my mindset, but everybody just needs that reminder, to check in with themselves and remember and dwell on the good things that they do have in their life, and I really hope that this song actually gets to wake some people up from last year's little funk and just really remind them that their life truly is blessed, we get to enjoy this beautiful planet with each other, and despite some of the souls on here are, not on the same frequencies as us, but that's what makes this place like a beautiful planet, and a beautiful species. I just hope that it reminds them of those good things.